All right, I press play. If this message finds you at this moment, um, transmuting, transmuting the dark, also called what tower moments, which is funny because I was born from my mother, whose maiden name is Castle, and you always have to have hope and faith to make it through these waves of impact and the meaning that you see coming from them, that you devise from them, and how you move. This is new for me to have conversations like this. Mostly it would be business conversations as I got older. But these types of conversations are normal for me when I was younger, when I was a child. Some of you may relate being the more mature or the one that had to hold emotional space for adults around you, and you would just observe until you were ready to speak, or you would show up in spaces that were more heavy with your essence of being a child and just being innocent and light and just come through and just hey, just be kind of like a comedian or whatever like that. But after going through, well, I'm still in what they call it, choppy waters. Or am I on the beach? I mean, I am sitting right here and seeing the waves come through. It is Thursday, Thor's Day. My Jupiter is in Cancer, the eighth house. So it's easy for me to nurture with moon aspects, deep emotional secrets, the unseen, the trauma. It's easy for me to hold space for that as a Taurus moon and reach to my Jupiter in Cancer. Last night I had an Uber, and very interesting conversation we had. But someone that person they were telling me some Jupiter eighth house things, and I asked them, has anyone ever asked you what would you do to free up, to transmute that space, to make it lighter, from that perspective of what they were explaining, how they felt, because they felt like they could open up to me and just speak. It was pretty late as well. I mean, for me, 9:23 a.m. was significant. 9:23 started an impact, and then at 3 ish, in the 3 area, is when I was able at 3 a.m. The following day is when I was able to free up that space again. But I was observing, I had the opportunity to observe deep emotional trauma and how people res- react, respond, and how people are on the defense of it or on the offensive of it, and different motions that people make, whether it's from anger or from depression, how they move out of those moments. It's funny, when I was in that place, and it felt like all the corners were pointed, and you couldn't push through that corner. I saw a little bird. A little bird came through. It's like, wow, look at that. They're about to close that entrance, and all the walls are pointed. But yeah, look at this bird that came through. And it felt like it was just for me. Like, don't forget that you can still fly. But it's not the end. God provides for his birds, right? Pardon me. This is not something I normally do. I don't. Uh, not able to, or I haven't been able to open up my feelings and share. But I'm not sure, and I don't know where to move from here. But I'm asking the divine, and I'm asking source, the source where divine has been guiding me, to let my spirit, my higher self, shine through. There's been too many cycles of the same pattern. I so much so I made those cycles a job, and I would go around and around and observe how I felt inside and what those surroundings made me feel, and how I could help move that energy around, you know? But it was on some business stuff, not on some spiritual stuff for the community. It was just my own spiritual observations. But I guess spirit is guiding me to step out of a box and possibly reach others that feel like they had to be the mature emotional space for their family when they were younger, and that took a toll on them, putting them in a pattern of continuing pressing the restart button and still having in your heart that when you do have, you'll give to them, not having nurtured yourself fully, completely to restoration so that you could be able to evolve out of that pattern. Listen, I love you guys. I'm not sure what else to say. Help would be would be awesome in the physical, but if not, like I said, I'm divinely guided. Spirit has me. Each moment, each tower moment I've gotten through somehow, some way, and I feel in my heart that all of this has not been just for this moment to end. So, but if you'd like to support, my Cash App is Riddick Third Eye, RIDDICK, the number three, Third Eye. And my chime is Jordan dash Hawkins, HAWKINS dash 22, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that. Maybe I'll leave it in the description. My Cash App and my Chime. I don't know if I have any other ways to send me money because I'm not used to asking for help. You know that's also something that's been hard for me to ask for help. Like I don't. I've been trying to do this all on my just putting one foot in front of the other and experiencing life and letting whatever play out, divinely guided somehow. But more awareness is coming through with this expansion, and I'm accepting that, and I'm asking Source to help me surrender to my highest good and intentions. What? My intentions are for those around me in my space as well to receive abundance, and we all win together. I want to see everyone winning. So, yeah,